Why do you think it was not flowing with Myron?
It's okay. I'm not friends with females anyway, so I don't take offense to it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think
any man that said they're friends with a female is cat, because y'all, yeah, I don't know about the curse on here, but yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's there's no such thing as
it's either
platonic male.
or we're not talking at all.
She's now falling into his frame and trying to get him to like her. You guys love me making these videos. I've been putting these out quite a bit. I've been bringing a lot of people to the channel using these kind of videos, and they are fun to make. Honestly, it's a lot of fun for you guys to enjoy them as well. I'm really trying to keep this as educational as humanly possible for those of you guys who are new to this kind of stuff, where you guys are new to seduction with women. I'll be trying to give very pragmatic advice. Hopefully they'll help you out, and hopefully, honestly, you find this very entertaining. I did personally the first couple times I watched it, so let's jump into it.
Yo, you should talk that shit, but wanna feature, man, you're pitiful. Play your cards right and you might make it out the cubicle. I'll be with your bitch in the...
If you guys are interested in doing a boot camp, I'm running my New Year's Eve boot camp. It's the most popular boot camp of the year. It's the first of next year. It's absolutely fucking insane. It's the busiest time of the year. The most amount of beautiful women in town. They literally have so many people in the streets that they have to block it off so that people can walk around as if it was 6th Street in Austin, Texas. It's absolutely fucking insane. Now, if you're somebody who is lacking the results that they truly want with women, somebody who's not approaching, somebody who's not taking action, somebody who is making excuses, somebody that honestly is not where they want to be, a boot camp is for you. However, I'm not over here to strong arm you. If you want to do it, hell yeah. If you don't, I'm not your father. If you think it's going to be good for you, do it. If you don't, not a big deal. Now, the first person to jump on will get 30% off their boot camp. So if that does intrigue you and you do want to jump on, let me know at 702-841-9909. With that being said, let's jump into the video.
Oh, she bad. Ooh,
How you doing, Yasmin? So it's nice to meet you.
Ooh, she bad. Oh, she bad. Ooh,
How you doing, Yasmin? So it's nice to meet you.
Ooh, she
Nice to
bad.
meet you too. How are you?
I'm doing good, but you're not supposed to be talking to me. I'm just, this is my stream, but I have a good friend of mine who invited me. His name is Myron, and he thinks you're a very beautiful lady. So maybe you could talk for a bit, and then afterwards we'll get a recap of the date. I just want to see how you guys vibe.
Oh, she.
If I don't talk, I'm just gonna listen. That's the energy.
I'm just gonna. It's not for me today. So it's for Myron. Isn't he a handsome gentleman? He's got he's got his waves out. I'm gonna let you guys talk.
Right.
Is that how you put your guys on? Is that how you do it?
Let's see it.
That's
Come
how
on now.
Sneeko introduces his
Let's
friends.
go.
All right, so where are you from?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, but I was born in Texas on the military base. My mom had me in the Army.
Okay, you said you were born on a military base in Texas?
Yep, Fort Hood.
Where's that? Is that El Paso or no?
I just know Fort Hood, Texas. I feel like that's close.
Okay, you're coming in a little bit like your sound is a little echoey, but what part of Texas are you from in particular?
Fort Hood, Texas.
Oh, Fort Hood. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, so chat.
Okay, I also want to put out there, the reason I have this guy over here was because I watched a couple of different versions of this video, and this guy, honestly, I think takes on a lot of the mindsets that you guys do. A lot of you guys are already in this being like, oh, she's bad, you should be trying to pick her up. It's the wrong mindset to come from for a guy as you develop with women. And instead, you want to come from where the mindset of, do I like her? Is she my type? Somebody I'd be into? Because girls will sense this and girls will chase you, as I'll point out here in a second.
It's not a bad start. So far, this is actually pretty good. I mean, damn, she bad as hell, dog. I'm not gonna hold y'all, Chad. I'm sipping right now. That's what I'm like. She bad as, bro. Put me on this date right now, dog. Let me just stop. But again, not a bad start, right? I mean, this is good. You know, you get to know where she's from. The conversation is flowing just right. So hopefully, Myron can keep this tempo going. All right, I mean, flowing. You see what I'm saying? So let's continue. Let's see it.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds a little echoey, so it's a little bit hard for me to hear you. So, but okay, so you're from Fort Hood, Texas.
But I'm gonna claim North Carolina because that's where I'm in my whole life.
Gotcha. You went to high school and everything else like that there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your ethnic background?
My mom is Puerto Rican and my dad is African American.
Okay. Let me guess.
Yeah.
So and how?
Okay, so here's the thing that a lot of people are going to say about this video. They're going to say that he is interrogating her, as I already see the comments right here starting to do it. It's like he's giving interrogation questions, which he is. But he also doesn't really want to rizz her up. I'll put it this way: his girlfriend's in the room right now. Number one. Number two, he is also a very picky person, and at the level he's at and where he's at with his life, he doesn't really want to hang out with girls that he doesn't find awesome or cool. And I can also tell Myron, as much as this guy's hyping her up, he does not find her attractive. I'm sorry, I don't either. I know she had an Instagram. She posted up on her Instagram. She had what made her look like a very attractive girl. She had a very good profile. But in person, she's not all that attractive. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that. But yeah, this guy right here, definitely his type of girl. But everybody has their own type. So that's his type.
They meet military or?
They met back. My mom was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so they just met.
Hey yo! Wait, what the IG at, dog? Milwaukee, not even that. Hey, that's not that far away. It's like literally just an hour drive, dog. Where's she at? Is she? Hey, you coming home for Thanksgiving, girl? Let me know. Let me know when you coming home for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna have to pop in on the fam, see what's going on.
No, that's in high school.
That's what I'm talking
Interesting.
about.
Okay. So what do you do for fun?
I like to travel. I like to go eat. I like to shop.
Those are your hobbies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Those aren't really hobbies, but okay. That's fine.
Those are for
Activities?
sure hobbies. Those are for sure hobbies.
Okay.
Boy, traveling is not a hobby.
Okay.
So what you want me to say? Playing tennis. I like to play tennis.
Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I got to ask this because I know the chat's probably wondering this.
Chat.
You fund your own trips?
Oh no!
I mean, have I been in a trip that was funded by somebody else?
See, this is where we losing it. we losing it over here, bro. What we talking about there? The chat's asking, what chat? Nigga, you on a date? Fuck the chat. Them niggas don't get boxed. You think the chat would be able to sit in front of some beauty like this? Myron, what are you doing? Why are you asking her these back and forth questions? You think there's a job interview, my dude? This ain't no job interview. You just talk about how fine she look, bro. She waiting on you to compliment how bad she is. Trust me. Give her that, bro. You will have her giggling. Tell her she look good. Tell her make her like she's giving you so many serve ups right now. You're gonna be talking about hobbies. Y'all was just I would have kept it on that topic, bro. Oh, whoa, hobbies. Like, tell me what else you like to do for fun, right? I'll be exploring that area. All of a sudden, you're talking about how she funds her trip. Because the chat's asking, what kind of incel bozos have you guys cultivated that sits there and say, hey, asking her if she funds her own trip, alluding to the fact that she probably has a sugar daddy out there. All right, let's just see. What? Y'all are some lames, bro. Y'all are some lames, bro. I can't understand. Look, the mood's already done. She already like, huh? What kind of question is this? Where you get that, dog? Like, what you trying to say? It's done. Listen, it's done. But it can be recoverable, right? He can recover this fumble he just made. Okay, let's see if he does it.
Okay, all right.
He's not trying to recover it. That's the thing that this guy's kind of missing out on. So Myron's at a way different level than this guy. This guy might be where some of you guys are at. He's at a place where he feels like he needs to get more and more and more. And the only thing he cares about is a girl's looks. And that's something it's very common to go through that stage. It's fine to go through that stage. But at some point, yes, you want to find a beautiful girl. I do too. But then at some point you date enough attractive girls and you're like, man, this girl sucks. This girl sucks. This girl sucks. And you get to a place where you're like, oh, cool. Well, getting the hot girls isn't that hard. But now finding somebody that I actually like and want to be around, that's a difficult fucking thing to figure out. So some of you guys still need to get there. And this guy's not really understanding this. This guy's coming from a headspace where Myron has to pick her up. And Myron doesn't really care to. And to be fair, most guys would try to mold and chameleon themselves to a girl, and the hotter the girl is, the more she picks that shit up, and the more that somebody is like this, where he's not afraid of offending her, now she knows that she can trust Myron to be honest and authentic with her. Which if this guy over here was trying to, right there, that guy. If he was to actually put himself in this situation, this girl would not find him attractive because he's just so giving. And all the guys here that are commenting cucked and calling her ugly and shit like that, none of these guys are getting girls. It's all these guys posturing and acting like a certain way, which I have on my YouTube channel sometimes. I have guys try to give me advice. Sometimes actually it's happened on occasion where somebody gives me good advice. I'm like, fuck yeah. But I see a lot of guys that are commenting stuff that just honestly that I couldn't tell them that the advice they're trying to give me is limiting them, or that they don't know what they're talking about, because that just looks like I'm affected and I look like an asshole. So I just usually let them go and I just don't say anything, or I try to like nudge them a little bit. Because certain guys, you cannot tell how to game. A lot of you guys probably try and put this stuff into your friends. Your friends don't want to listen, or they're like saying dumb shit. That's extremely common. It's more common than a guy that's actually going to listen to your advice. Way more common. Most guys are just kind of caught up in their egos and self-lying. And to upgrade all that self-lying about how awesome they are, they have to realize, man, I really do suck with girls, which most guys won't do.
Not gonna lie. But me and my girls got our own money to go do whatever we want to go do and go.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah,
What do you do for a profession?
What is
I am an
this?
Instagram model, to say.
You're a what?
One caveat, though, is that he shouldn't be asking so many back-to-back questions. He should be sparsing it out. So here's my general conversation structure I give to clients. So yes, you can ask questions, and you should, because you got to get to know the girl. But when you ask a question, you improv off of it, and you play around with it. Maybe you use it to say something about yourself, or you turn it into something that's playful and fun for her, and you tease her a little bit. But Myron is not, again, trying to really pick her up. He got kind of bum rushed by Sneeko, and he wasn't planning on doing an e-date.
I'm sorry?
This is the stereotype. You want to say Instagram model. I promote for a lot of companies.
Bro, even your chat is clowning you. They're saying interrogation rizz. Bro, yeah, exactly. My boy's going fucking Homeland Security owner. So you travel? Huh? When in the past 5 years have you traveled to, or where? It's like, bro, chill. Like,
These, again, are things that he cares about.
yo, just see, this is, again, if you paid this dude $800,
Okay, so for some of you guys are going to go through a stage where you just want to fuck. And to be fair, I do too. I like having sex. If I'm thinking about having sex with a girl, then I drop a lot of things I worry about and more focused on having fun. But if I'm actually talking to a girl, I'm thinking about dating her, being around her more. These are the things I want to know. So Myron, to me, is coming across like a guy who just is not very physically interested in her, honestly. This is how I would act. Doesn't really care to do anything with her. So now he's just going into his usual mode of like talking about her personality, trying to figure her out, and he's asking questions that he cares about. Yes, he needs to make it more playful. Is he doing a good job? He's doing okay, but it's the intent isn't there.
for a DMs on demand course. Okay, well, listen to this. Listen to this right here. This is the fastest way to dry up a woman's box. Okay, there's nothing else. Like, this is such a dry combo right now. She's probably thinking, what on earth? It's so late at night. I could be sleeping. I could be watching Grey's Anatomy. I could be doing anything else but talking to this cheap pet weirdo talking about if I'll fund my trips. Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, that's what is going on. But listen, chat. Now that she mentioned that she's an Instagram model, this is the anchor point Myron has been waiting for. Okay, because right off the bat, this is the spidey sense is tingling now. Now he feels as though he's got something on her, which is utterly pathetic. The only thing he's got is no freaking game.
I did have I have an OnlyFans, but I'm not really on there like that anymore because I do have 2 kids. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you do modeling gigs, OF, influencer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on?
They send me lots of money for.
I'm sorry.
I can really hear you too. The companies send me lots of money to make posts, and I can just sit at home and just, mind my business.
Okay. All right. So you're on social media. Your main platform is Instagram, I'm guessing?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. TikTok too? Are you doing the dances over there?
Every time I make a fucking TikTok, it gets deleted. So I fucking gave up.
Because you fine as hell. Parental advisory written all over it. Girl. Hey, bro, why haven't you complimented how good she looks, bro? Come on, dude. You are missing this. Bro,
You don't want to compliment a girl on how beautiful she is. That's just going to, especially nowadays, it sets off weird precedents. A lot of you guys should start the conversation off with going direct. But if you lather it on too much, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that, a lot of guys do that, and it's usually the creepy guys that do that. Girls also hear it too much. You want to give her a compliment that's unique if you're going to do it. You want to give her a compliment on her personality or who she is. I think those are way better than giving a girl a compliment on her looks, unless you can tell she's nervous around you, unless she's lathering on you, saying that you're attractive and whatnot, saying all these great things about you. Then you want to make her feel comfortable, but that's not usually the case with attractive girls, like super hot girls. Usually you want to avoid saying they're hot all the time, because they hear that in every fucking conversation.
Are you even attracted to women, dude. Look at all of this, Myron. Look at all of this caramel delight. And you not saying anything about that? What is wrong with you? Listen, I know people are saying, oh, it's simping to compliment a woman. Listen, it's not. It's not. She's waiting for that right now. She's waiting to steer this conversation from an interrogation to an actual get to know you. Because this ain't a get to know you session, bro. Like, listen, she's giving you all this, right? And listen, there's nothing wrong about asking these questions. He's not exploring the answers with her, right? To see what other tangents they can flow off of. It's like brick wall after brick wall after brick wall. That's what I'm seeing over here, bro. She told you she has 2 kids, okay? You want to play the father is, the daddy is? Go ahead. Hey, what kind of activities do you... boys or girls? You got kids? Oh, that's awesome. Boys or girls, right? Oh, yeah, what kind of activity you like to do with your kids? Oh, that's fun. And just do things. Do it. Just do it. This is crazy. This is crazy. This guy made millions of dollars, and he made it off of teaching y'all game, and I'm watching this shit? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
TikTok
I
is
do
whack.
that. Every time I make a TikTok, it's lit, but like, it's real lit, and then I post something, and they're like, okay, it's
So this is actually kind of a more of a coaching standpoint, or somebody that's, so the way that I teach somebody game at one level is completely different than I teach somebody at various different levels. And one way that I teach somebody be different than I teach at various other levels. Myron does teach a good one size fits all for beginners, to be fair, like a lot of good stuff. He does regurgitate the same things that have always been said. So he's not really a dating coach that is coming up with anything new. He's basically just, I've seen some of his videos. I watched through them to react to at one point, and I wasn't really overly impressed with the advice, but it's good for people at a certain level. This guy right here is giving advice from where he's at in his level. It's a different level than where Myron is. He's trying to think where he's at. Myron's, honestly, to be fair, has better game than the guy that's reacting to this.
gone. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this no more.
Yeah, I've been banned on TikTok.
Including the dumb fuck chat that keeps saying all this stuff about interrogation, rizz, what the fuck. Dude, those guys are too negative and too angry to be good with girls. They live in their mom's basement. There's nobody that's good with girls that says this kind of stuff in the chat.
TikTok since 2020, so I didn't,
What are you on Snapchat now? You Snapchatting?
Me? Snapchat?
You look like you Snapchat.
Nah, we're banned on Snapchat too.
I'm banned on Snapchat too.
These guys in the comments are trying to prove how good they are with girls by saying stuff like this. I've had people to do the same thing. It's, if you're trying and you're fighting this hard to try to prove you're good with girls, you're not.
I can't even make a new account on my phone and says the detective device on like, okay, cool.
Oh, you had a Snapchat Premium?
Nigga, what? She got banned off of... Hey, listen, I'm like, listen, that means that we're both too explicit for these platforms. Hey, you should do OnlyFans shit. We might have to get together and fill some content or something like something we get banned over. How about we give these platforms something to really ban us over, right? Come on, dog. Like, why are we not like, oh my god, dog? Like, I'm actually getting frustrated watching this. Like, bro, oh my god, dude. And this guy made money, bro. Oh my god, dude. Do you know how easy it is? I could just write some shit down right now and sell it to you incels out there. And compared to what Myron has been putting out there, this shit would actually work for you. All right? Because this right here, this is an eyesore.
No, I just had a regular Snapchat that I had since I was young, and I think I posted a link to something, and it just deleted my whole shit, and I can't log into nothing.
Okay. Did you go to college or not?
I did a year. I'm 24 now. I did a year at UNC Charlotte, back from North Carolina, and then like I started doing music videos, and I moved to LA because it was just
music videos. That's another. What artists, right? Oh, we talk to rappers on our podcast all the time. Like, what? I may have worked with one of your favorite producers, like or not your favorite, but one of your artist producers or whatever, right? Who did you work with? Like, bro, there's so many things he can do. The fact that this is just so stale is surprising to me, because Myron has a lot of tools that he could be using and employing right now. But the worst part about it is the audience who are watching are never gonna see that. That's crazy to me, yo. Yada Zag, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. He says he's got the Holy Bible. He says, remember Allende said he kills the mood of dating and can't talk to women. Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. It's absolute truth to what Allende was saying. Speaking of which, we gotta gotta figure out where Yende went. We gotta figure out what's going on. But like, yeah, for sure. Yende was 100% right. These guys have no game.
I left.
Gotcha. How'd you like LA?
I love LA. I still live there now. I love it.
Okay. I guess that's where me and you disagree. I hate LA, but that's a whole other conversation.
Why? It's burnt out.
Okay, not bad.
You know what burnt out means? Like it's like dry, burnt out.
Oh, you said burnt out?
Burnt out. Like it's like not.
Oh, no. I mean, I never lived there, but every time I visit, I'm like, get me the hell out of here. Yeah, LA's not a vibe for me. I guess some people love it. It's one of those things like you either hate or you love it, but Los Angeles to me is not necessarily.
Bro, what do you? I would have made up something. Like at least be entertaining. Why don't you like LA? You just said, hey, this is something you would disagree with. Like, oh, one time I'm not valuable. I'm telling you. Well, I've seen LA strip. No, it's not look.
It's dangerous.
Sorry, that guy talks too much. I actually agree with that. He should be making it more playful at this point. He is being a little bit this way, but again, his girlfriend's in the room, and later in the video, she gets a little bit jealous and starts attacking one of the girls. So I get why he's acting this way, but then, I get it. Yeah, he just doesn't like this girl.
It's not to get into politics or anything like that.
Dangerous.
It's
and
dirty.
Everybody thinks it's so dangerous that we have the worst hurricanes. We're getting robbed. And I'm like, it's not even. The hurricane was a small storm. I haven't got robbed yet. Cross my fingers.
Wait, hurricanes in California?
They said, you didn't see all of the news that they were trying to say we were having a big ass hurricane?
Chat, do you notice something wrong here? I don't mean you might know. This
in California, prepare. Everybody was at the grocery store buying all the waters, and it was only thunder and lightning and a little bit of wind.
You sure you're not talking about Florida? Maybe you got confused.
California.
California with a hurricane. That's okay.
Bro, there's so many jokes. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm childish too, bro. I'm a grown man, but sometimes I'll be childish, right? This is what it is. But like, I'll be making hella, bro. She is throwing so many shots right now. Like, you're not catching anything. You're just, I don't even know what's going through your head right now, dog. hey, is what is it? The surgery too tight, huh? They sold your scalp in, and now it's hurting your head. You can't think. What are we doing, bro? Like, get at it. This is pathetic, Myron.
Look, Google it. I'm trying to tell you, the grocery stores are sold out of water and everything.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. But regardless, California isn't necessarily fun. But okay, so
bro, I would have had her just showing me all the goods.
Here's one caveat to this. Yeah, Myron should find a way to have fun in this conversation for himself, even if he doesn't like the girl. But he might be in a bad mood. He might be this. For me, I don't know. He should have more fun. Then again, it doesn't seem like he wants to be here.
That's right. Like, just, hey, get up, spin around, turn. Let me see what you're working with, mommy. Like, what we doing over here? Like, what you say your name was? You said your mama was Puerto Rican, your dad was black. Oh, okay. Like, you got a little, Puerto Rican. Like, okay. Like, bro, there's so much. I'm surprised she's still here. Like, I'm surprised she's still here, bro. She's over here bent over the kitchen counter, right? With the phone right there. There's a lot of things. She's setting you up for a lot of things, bro. You're not catching it. I don't get it, bro.
Wait, so he didn't rizz you up at all? You didn't notice any charisma?
No.
No charisma.
Wait, Myron, can you? She has some choice words for you. She's a little upset.
No, he's cool. I just don't think he's not my type. Oh God, you gotta come on here and talk shit.
I'm gonna explain something to you.
Oh God, please don't bring this thing over here, Sneaker. Please. No. I didn't say anything. I didn't say no. He gonna yell at me. Oh no. Oh no. He about ready to take away my rights. I can feel it right now.
I'm joking.
Yeah, his girlfriend is next to him in the back.
No, that's my slave. So I'm joking. That's my chef. I'm joking. Myron. What did you think about the date?
The date?
Yeah.
I mean, we talked a few minutes. You don't really get to. You got to spend a bit more time talking to someone to figure things out.
We don't really know each other that good yet.
What was that?
I said we didn't really get to. What can you talk about in 3 minutes? That's like a piece of gum going bad.
Nah, girl, don't switch it up. Don't switch it up. You already said you got.
So what happened was that she was afraid of getting rejected by Myron, and Myron didn't seem all that interested. So she was being a little bit defensive. Girls do this all the time, try to save face. If a girl ever senses you're about to reject her or you don't act interested, you guys probably talk to girls you're not interested in. and the girl really quickly wants to reject you, right? It's because she's afraid of you rejecting her. So in this instance, this girl's afraid of getting rejected by Myron. So I'm not that attracted to him because he's not attracted to me, obviously.
Got nothing in common with this dude. Listen. The fact that if a guy like Nick Got Keys, all right, Nick Got Keys looks more like Fresh than anything else, right? Fresh with a fro, right? He's a guy that does those gold digger pranks. We reacted to one of his videos in the past before. It was actually funny as hell. But like the thing is, Nick Got Keys, right? I would say he's a particularly great looking guy or anything like that, right? He looks kind of like Fresh, but if he can bag her and Fresh can't or Myron can't, it's like your courses and all this crap you guys are selling, it's a waste of time. And it just means that, okay, maybe you should just be selling courses on how to grift and make money. That's it. Because y'all can't rizz up no girls, and y'all don't even have the freaking end person.
You be friends with Fresh. Why can't you be friends with Myron?
We can all be friends, but him and I just click. Like, I don't know, I think because we have a mutual already. So he kind of knew more about me, I think. And it was easier conversation for it to just flow. Nothing against.
Again. Flow. You gotta make it flow. So even though Fresh apparently was a bumbling idiot, he still has more flow.
Why do you think it was not flowing with Myron?
It's okay. I'm not friends with females anyway, so I don't take offense to it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I think
any man that said they're friends with a female is cat, because y'all be. Yeah, I don't know about the curse on here, but yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. There's no such thing as platonic male.
Or we're not talking at all.
She's now falling into his frame and trying to get him to like her. That's what I was trying to point out. Like, she did still find him attractive for whatever reason. I think it's because he wasn't super sold on her, and she sensed that, and now she wanted to chase him. Now see her playing with her hair and being very animated. She's a little nervous, which to be fair, she's also on a podcast, so that makes sense. There were two parts to this video. I could react to the second part if you guys want me to. If you guys really like this video does well, I'll probably do it. There's another part where Myron was reacting. I also react to the other guy doing this and tell you guys what he could have done better and what he's doing great. However, I just want to make some really quick points, because this guy, I thought, brought some good energy. He's very good on camera, very entertaining, and he also surprisingly also mirrors a lot of people's beliefs around women and dating. And this isn't right. It's not about rizzing up the girls. I had some guy try to approach me the other day and be like, hey, give her your best pickup line after finding out that I was a dating coach. And I was like, I don't do that, but here, I'll talk to her. Hey, what's your name? And I start talking to her. And then about maybe 10 minutes later, we're making out. It's not about rizzing up a girl. It's about being a certain type of guy inherently that girls are attracted to. It's not about like a pickup line or some dumb shit like that. Like this guy would probably say. A lot of guys who don't understand game, they would say shit like that. It's not about that stuff. And yeah, girls will auto-eject if they can sense you don't like them. Not because they don't find you attractive, but because they don't want to get rejected. The same way that, have you guys ever seen the game where they push the button to reject the other person? They race to hit the button. The girl's trying to race to hit the button because she senses you're going to reject her. If you guys are interested, I am filling up spots for my New Year's Eve bootcamp. Text me at 702-841-9909. The first person to sign up gets 30% off. And with that being said, peace.
Play your cards right and you might make it out the cubicle. I'll be with your bitch in the salon fixing my cuticles. She said I'm a pretty boy and she told me I'm beautiful. I know. Fuck her in my studio, I make it